Hi guys, welcome to RCC Adventures on a surprisingly warm day for autumn. So I'm not wearing a coat or a jacket or anything. Currently in the process of using waterless wash on Harlequin if you haven't worked out your setting on top of Harlequin's roof. Now, the whole point of this video is to tell you that I almost lost this car and a chunk of change at the same time as well, because I put her up on eBay for 7 days and no one really paid any attention, no one really had any interest. It was viewed a lot, had a lot of watchers, but no one really bid. I set the reserve, I thought, at a reasonable price. It was quite a low price actually, and the starting bid was at £750. You only had to reach a few hundred quid and then the car would have sold, but no one really did. I then thought, right, I'll relist it and see what happens. And immediately, as soon as I started relisting it, I started getting messages through because people were asking me what my final price was. Which immediately in my head I'm thinking, well, if you wanted the car that bad, then surely you should have bid. But obviously they didn't. Long story short, I got someone who was really interested in the car asking me the final price. I told him a price that I thought, you know, if it sold, it sold. If it didn't, I wasn't worried. As car goes past. And they then said yes to that price. They asked me about PayPal and all that. As far as I was concerned at the time, PayPal was secure. And then they sent me a load of money, like a lot of money. Unusually amounts of money, and apparently it's because I had to pay for shipping, and immediately that was concerning. So I then got in contact with PayPal because the phone number that was in this email didn't seem right. A lot of 0800 numbers at the moment are being used by hackers and scammers, and it turns out this was the case. So I phoned up PayPal, which is a completely different phone number. We went through the whole thing, and in the process of I'm trying to think what the right words. In the process of me being on PayPal, I then was getting emails from this so-called new buyer, which again had a different name to the money that came through. There was 3 different names. So you had names from eBay. There was a different name from an email, and then the name that came through on a PayPal receipt was different as well. So there was 3 different names. It's very busy today, so sorry about the noise. It's a nice day, so it makes sense. So there was 3 different names. This money came through, which was a lot more than what I said as the price. And basically it's because they wanted me to pay for shipping, which was £450. And we looked at their location where they were supposedly meant to have lived, and it was only just shy of London, so 450 quid, I have no idea why. And yeah, so I was almost scammed. Almost lost Harlequin, and I almost lost a load of money as well. But I had my wits about me, and this is what I'm getting to. I had my wits about me to get in contact with PayPal. Because PayPal and eBay are a completely different entity now. They're not actually as one as like they used to be. So, because I got in contact with PayPal, they found out that actually no, this is a complete and utter scam. And you could easily be fooled by it as well, because the email, where it came from, which it should say service@paypal.co.uk or .com, and exactly what it said. The format that they have it out in was exactly the same. As far as I was concerned, it was legit. It's not until he told me to hover over the email name to then work out actually no, it is not right. And yeah, so they found out that way that the email was wrong. The fact that they were trying to scam me. So I am now going to be keeping the car, because as far as I'm concerned, if someone tries to scam me out the car, no one else can have it. So yeah, I'm having her. I'm keeping her. I'm working out a way of being able to use her, and there is another way that can help, is if you guys subscribe and like the video, make it more popular on YouTube for the channel, and that way we can afford properly to keep using this car pretty much as a daily car. So yeah, I'm keeping Harlequin. So let's get on with keeping her clean. It's obviously being chalk paint, it's quite difficult. Can't really use the normal stuff, so I'm only using waterless wash on her just to see how it comes out really. Bit of bird poo there, let's give that a bit of a spray. You might have to give it a bit of a scrub. But yeah, it comes out pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to keep on carrying on with the car. And my message to you guys is, if you have somebody, if you're trying to sell a car or sell anything, and someone comes up to you via email, mostly via email, just have your wits about you. Just use that inkling in the back of your head, this might not be true. And luckily, I have my wits about me, and this is why I've still got my car and I've still got me money as well. 450 quid of my own money was supposed to go out of my pocket, and as far as I'm concerned, that was not happening. So, hope you guys don't get caught out. If you have, I'm very sorry. And we'll catch you in the next one. If you could, so please subscribe to the channel, give this video a like as another car passes by. People like to be in my videos, I think. People know that I do YouTube around here, that's the problem. Another one. Right, they're going that way. Anyway, so subscribe, like, share this with your friends. Make sure that this, even if it's not just because of the video, but this message is going out to make sure that people are not being scammed by these people, because at the moment it is very high for the amount of cold calls. You know, there's supposed to be processes now of stopping cold callers. There's a lot of cold callers about. Just got to try and get the word out there. eBay, not eBay, but PayPal looking into this so-called person, trying to work out who they are and try and get them banned and possibly prosecuted as well. So I've done my bit. Hopefully it never comes to you, but if it does come to you, hopefully you can do your bit too and you don't get scammed. But anyway, cheers.